Hey everyone, welcome back to Black Hill Intelligence. Today we're diving into something that can completely transform your financial life: budgeting. Whether you're trying to save more, pay off debt, or just get a better handle on your money, budgeting is the key to taking control of your finances. But it doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. In this video, I'm going to walk you through some essential budgeting tips that will help you take charge of your money, avoid unnecessary stress, and reach your financial goals faster than you ever thought possible. From tracking your income and expenses, to setting goals, and even planning for emergencies, we've got it all covered. So grab a notepad and let's get started on your journey to financial freedom. Tip number 1. Track your income and expenses. Understanding where your money is going is the first and most crucial step in budgeting. Begin by tracking all your income sources, such as salary, side jobs, or passive earnings, and list them out clearly. Then, create a detailed breakdown of every expense, from fixed costs like rent and utilities to variable expenses like groceries and entertainment. No expense is too small to track. This process may take a month or two to get a realistic picture of your spending habits. Tracking helps identify areas where money might be slipping through the cracks. You may notice patterns, like frequent dining out or unplanned shopping, that impact your financial health more than you realized. Once you have a comprehensive view, you can adjust your spending accordingly. Tools like mobile apps or simple spreadsheets can make this process easier and more manageable. Knowing exactly how much money comes in and goes out will give you control over your finances, enabling you to make informed decisions and start setting financial goals. The act of tracking is empowering and lays the foundation for making lasting financial improvements. Tip number 2. Set financial goals. Setting financial goals is essential to give your budget purpose. These goals serve as motivation and a roadmap for managing your money wisely. Start by distinguishing between short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals could include saving for a vacation, paying off a credit card, or building an emergency fund. These are usually achievable within a few months to a year. Long-term goals might be buying a house, saving for retirement, or funding a child's education, requiring more time and larger amounts of money. Defining these goals with specific timelines and amounts will keep you focused and accountable. For example, instead of saying, "I want to save money," specify, "I will save $5,000 over the next year for an emergency fund." Breaking larger goals into smaller, more achievable milestones can make the process less daunting and more rewarding. Financial goals also provide clarity when making decisions about cutting expenses or making sacrifices. Every dollar saved can be allocated toward something meaningful, making budgeting feel more purposeful and satisfying in the long run. Whether big or small, setting goals gives your financial plan structure and direction. Tip number 3. Create a budget plan. Creating a solid budget plan helps you organize your money effectively and ensures you're living within your means. One of the most popular budgeting methods is the 50-30-20 rule, which divides your income into 3 categories: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings or debt repayment. Needs include essential expenses like rent, utilities, groceries, and transportation. Wants are non-essential items like dining out, entertainment, and hobbies. The remaining 20% should go toward financial goals such as building savings, paying off debt, or investing. This method provides a simple framework but is flexible enough to adjust to individual situations. If you're in a tight financial spot, you might reduce the wants category and increase savings or debt payments. If your income fluctuates, reassess your spending every few months. To create an effective budget, gather your financial statements, list all your expenses, and categorize them according to this structure. Budgeting isn't a one-size-fits-all process, so you should tailor it based on your needs, lifestyle, and financial goals. With a clear plan, you'll be able to manage your money proactively instead of reacting to financial stress. Tip number 4. Differentiate between needs and wants. Mastering the ability to differentiate between needs and wants is fundamental to managing your finances successfully. Needs are the essentials required for survival and well-being, such as housing, food, transportation, and medical care. Wants, on the other hand, are discretionary items or experiences that enhance your life but aren't essential, like dining out, buying new clothes, or taking vacations. While it's important to treat yourself occasionally, excessive spending on wants can lead to financial strain or even debt. When budgeting, prioritize your needs to ensure they're covered before allocating money to your wants. If you're working toward financial goals, trimming back on wants is often the easiest way to free up extra cash. For example, cutting out daily coffee shop visits or reducing your entertainment budget can make a significant impact over time. This doesn't mean eliminating all pleasures, but rather being more selective and intentional with discretionary spending. Evaluating whether each purchase is a need or a want can be an eye-opening exercise, helping you shift your spending habits and making your budget more efficient. In the long run, this discipline will help you save more and spend on things that truly matter. Tip number 5. Automate savings. Automating your savings is a powerful way to make saving money effortless. By setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to a savings account, you eliminate the temptation to spend that money and build a habit of saving consistently. This pay-yourself-first approach ensures that you prioritize saving over unnecessary expenses. Many banks allow you to set up recurring transfers, which can be scheduled on payday or at regular intervals that align with your budget. This way, you're saving without even thinking about it. Automation is especially effective for building an emergency fund, saving for a specific goal, or contributing to retirement accounts. If you struggle with discipline or forget to manually transfer money, automation keeps your savings on track without requiring constant attention. You can also automate contributions to investment accounts, allowing your money to grow passively. Starting with a small, consistent amount is fine. It's the habit of saving that's most important. Over time, as your income grows or debt reduces, you can increase the amount you're saving. Automating your savings removes one more task from your financial management list and makes achieving long-term goals more realistic. Before we dive into the next tip, if you're finding this video helpful so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel and lets me know you're enjoying the content. And if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss any of my future videos. We've got lots more personal finance tips coming your way. Tip number 6. Monitor and adjust. Budgeting is not a set-it-and-forget-it task. It's an ongoing process that requires regular monitoring and adjustments. As life circumstances change, such as a job change, a raise, or new expenses, your budget should adapt to reflect these shifts. Start by reviewing your budget monthly, checking if you're staying within your plan limits and if your spending aligns with your financial goals. Look for areas where you may have overspent and determine if these expenses were necessary or if adjustments need to be made for the following month. Monitoring your progress not only helps catch potential issues early, but also allows you to celebrate small wins, such as saving more than expected or paying off a portion of debt. Use this review period to refine your spending categories, especially if you're consistently over or under budget in certain areas. Flexibility is key. Some months may require higher expenses for needs like medical bills or car repairs, and that's okay. By keeping a pulse on your finances, you'll avoid feeling overwhelmed by unexpected costs and can make informed decisions about where to allocate resources more efficiently. Tip number 7. Plan for emergencies. An emergency fund is a crucial part of any budget, providing a financial safety net in case of unexpected events like medical emergencies, car repairs, or job loss. Ideally, Your emergency fund should cover 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses, ensuring you can maintain your lifestyle without relying on credit cards or loans during tough times. Start by setting a target amount based on your essential monthly expenses, like rent, utilities, and groceries, and begin building it gradually. Even if you can only contribute a small amount each month, it will add up over time. Keeping your emergency fund in a separate, easily accessible account is key, so you're not tempted to dip into it for everyday expenses. Avoid using this money for non-emergencies. It should only be accessed for true unforeseen financial needs. Planning for emergencies also includes reviewing your insurance coverage, such as health, auto, and home insurance to ensure you're protected from potential high costs. Having an emergency fund offers peace of mind and can prevent financial setbacks from derailing your budget and long-term financial goals. Tip number 8. Use budgeting tools. Technology has made budgeting easier and more accessible through various apps and tools that can help you manage your finances. Popular tools like YNAB, also known as You Need a Budget, and Pocket Guard provide features like expense tracking, goal setting, and real-time notifications to help you stick to your budget. Many of these apps automatically link to your bank accounts and credit cards, making it easy to monitor spending and savings without manual input. They often categorize your transactions, allowing you to see exactly how much you're spending in different areas, from groceries to entertainment. Some tools, like YNAB, focus on helping you assign every dollar a job, encouraging more intentional spending. If you prefer a more hands-on approach, spreadsheets can also be an effective tool for budgeting. Templates are available online that allow you to customize based on your financial goals and income. Whatever method you choose, consistency is key. These tools are designed to make budgeting less time-consuming and more insightful, helping you stay organized and motivated to reach your financial goals. Tip number 9. Avoid debt. Avoiding debt is one of the most critical aspects of managing your finances wisely. When you use credit cards or take out loans for non-essential items, it can lead to high interest payments that consume a large portion of your budget. Instead of buying things on credit, try to save up for them, ensuring that you're not living beyond your means. If you already have debt, prioritize paying it off as quickly as possible, especially high-interest debt like credit card balances. The longer you carry debt, the more you pay in interest, which could otherwise be used for savings or investments. Implementing the debt snowball or avalanche method can help speed up debt repayment. The snowball method focuses on paying off the smallest debts first for quick wins, while the avalanche method tackles the highest interest debts to save on interest payments. By avoiding new debt and paying off existing debt aggressively, you'll free up more of your income for savings and other financial goals. Reducing reliance on credit helps you stay in control of your finances and avoid the stress that debt can cause. Tip number 10. Review monthly. Regularly reviewing your budget is essential for staying on track and ensuring your financial goals remain realistic and attainable. Set aside time at the end of each month to go over your income, expenses, and savings progress. This practice allows you to evaluate whether you're sticking to your budget or if adjustments are needed. For instance, if you overspent in one category, assess whether that was a one-time occurrence or if your budget for that category needs to be increased. Conversely, if you're consistently under budget in certain areas, you may want to redirect those extra funds toward savings or debt repayment. Monthly reviews also provide an opportunity to celebrate small wins, such as paying off a debt or reaching a savings milestone, which can boost your motivation. As life changes, whether it's a raise at work, a new expense, or a shift in financial goals, your budget should be updated accordingly. This habit of reviewing your finances keeps you aware of where you stand, helps you catch problems early, and ensures that you're continuously moving toward financial stability and success. And that's it for today's video. I hope these budgeting tips help you take control of your finances and start making progress toward your financial goals. Remember, budgeting is all about progress, not perfection, so don't be too hard on yourself as you make adjustments along the way. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on personal finance, budgeting, and living your best financial life. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if there's a topic you'd like me to cover in a future video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.